ready. Construction complete. Training. Canister charging. Unit ready.
What? Okay.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit lost.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
ready.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, for now.
Credits stolen.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building.
Waiting orders. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
ready.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Ready and
lost.
waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Atmosphere
Acknowledged.
ready.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Select target. Atmosphere
Vehicle
charging.
reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. On hold.
Affirmative.
Cancel.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Negative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Chronosphere ready.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Select target. Unit ready. Chronosphere
Awaiting order.
charging.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle
Unit
report.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Atmosphere
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Training.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting order.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Select target. Unit lost. Honesty.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. At once. At once. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Ready.
Acknowledge.
Unit lost. Our base is en route.
Vehicle. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Awaiting
Atmosphere
orders.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Select target.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Very well. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.